Hello again. I'm back with the next episode of Garden Arcana. And today we're going to be doing 3 cards. We're going to do Death, the Devil, and Temperance. And here the Rosebud Tarot is calling it Alchemy. So let's back up to our first one, Death. So for Death, I'm sitting here on my little front porch, and when I say little, I mean little. And I'm going to show you this situation that we've got here. So the Death is these little window box planters that I've got. They just, it seemed like such a great idea a couple of years ago, but look at how much work this is. At least once a year I have to go and replace this lining. And then, as it turns out, these are not really made that well. They are disintegrating before my very eyes. I thought, oh, it's metal, but it's got this weird coating on it, I guess, and that starts to peel off. So these planters are kind of dying, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do? Well, I found this beautiful thing in the trash. Actually, the people across the street put it out for the trash, and I'm a trash picker. So I pulled it out and I thought, all right, I'm going to replace my window boxes with this. There's 2 pieces. So I have to, well, I don't have to paint it black, but I think I'm going to paint it black. You know, spray paint it. I think I'm going to give that a try. And then I need to find some pots that are going to fit in here, and then I'll replant it. And yeah, so my window boxes, that's my Death. They just, these boxes turned out to not be winners. Also, they dry out. Oh my gosh, they dry out. I have to water them literally every day. So yeah, that's not working out. All right, the next thing is the Devil. Now, I had joked that the Devil was landscapers, and I've thought about it for a couple of weeks. And it you know, it feels like the crew that comes out, they are the devils. It feels like it to me. And I also feel like they're bringing death with them. But then I realized it's not really the landscapers. Those are just, you know, for the most part around here, they're mostly immigrants. And I thought, nope, I think that the Devil is this. It's this desire to have this grassy front lawn. And I'm surrounded by them. Let's see, just because I decided I'm going to do most of this just sitting here. So look. Over there, here. I'm just surrounded by this grassy expanse. Now, to their credit, this family across the street, they planted all these trees, which I'm thrilled about. Yes, I've decided that the Devil is not the landscapers. It's that desire to have this green lawn. Why do you have to have a green lawn? I don't get it, personally. I mean, if you've got a family situation where you're playing and you need that smooth green grass to play on, it's a play surface, that I understand. But to just have that to look at, it doesn't please me, and I feel like between the chemicals and all these gas-powered machines, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. I think the Devil is grass lawns. I mean, look, we're not living in England. We're just U.S. suburbs, and we don't have stately manners. We have homes, and we don't have to impress the peasants with our formidable mannerscape. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop talking about that now. And we're going to go now with a more pleasant subject. Let me zoom out a bit. We're going to talk about temperance or alchemy. And now we are going to walk, and I apologize for my shaky camera work. I'll keep it as steady as I can. All right, so we're walking down And we're going to go back to these planters over here. We have to pass my beautiful recycling. We're going to go to these planters, which I can see from my kitchen window, which is right there. So these planters, and I talked about them already briefly, but look how big they've gotten. If you saw that video, look how much bigger they are now. So these are called, this planting is called Three Sisters. It is a Native American, as in, you know, indigenous people thing. And mine is not working exactly as prescribed, but I've got the 3 plants. And the 3 plants are corn. So the idea is that the corn is going to be the center plant, and it is going to be tall. And then you're going to plant beans. And the beans are going to grow up and be supported by the corn. So the corn is going to provide the stake for the beans. And then there is going to be squash. And on this one, now this one I planted from seed, and my squash just never came up. I've just got my beans, which aren't really doing very well, but the corn's going great. But in this one, and these I got from starter packs, so this one is working. Look, here's my beans. I've got beans in here. And here's my corn, which is doing pretty well. And here's my squash. I really like yellow zucchini. And you know, you can eat these squash blossoms, right? So a lot of people eat them. They fry them in butter. Yummy. But I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Maybe I'll grab some and fry them up. And I don't know why, but my squash always tends to get this business on the leaves, but it doesn't seem to actually hurt the veg, so I don't worry about it too much. So that's it. I'm ending with that. Let's see, what can I give you to look at as I close out? Something blooming. Oh, I know. Let's go look at my beautiful, here we go, my beautiful hydrangea. Look at all these different shades that this one has. It's just gorgeous. It's definitely my favorite. I've got 3, 4, but this one has the best blooms. So there it is. Oh, this is a short one. So we talked about death, the devil, and temperance. So once again, if you liked it, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. If you're doing this series, leave it below in the comments so I can find yours and look at it. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.